Fixing to go. Ready? Well, here we are in our first shed and our 40 question challenge set up. This is my wife, Judith Davis. Everybody knows her from the internet and the live streams. I want to start off with JV Outdoors and Dark 30 Outdoors tagged her to do this challenge. We're going to start out with the questions and then do a first shed tour. Question number 1. Do you like blue cheese?
No.
Question number 2. Coke or Pepsi?
Neither. Root beer.
Number 3. Are you in a relationship?
Yes. Married 20 years.
Whiskey, tequila, or vodka?
Neither. Gin or rum?
Hot dog or cheeseburger?
Both.
Favorite food?
Mexican food.
What is your AM drink?
Water.
Can you do 100 push-ups?
Of course not.
Favorite season?
Fall and winter.
That's when we do all of our hunting and trapping.
Yeah.
Favorite hobby?
Fishing and trapping.
Any tattoos?
No.
Do you wear glasses?
Yes.
Phobias?
Snakes and spiders.
Any nicknames?
Judy.
Favorite candy?
Anything chocolate.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Biggest downfall?
Procrastinator. Put things off until later.
Rain or snow?
Rain.
Any piercings?
Yes. 2 ears.
How old am I?
68 and proud of it.
French fries or onion rings?
Neither. Sweet potato fries.
Any children?
Yes, a girl and a boy. 6 grands and 4 great-grands.
Favorite color?
Green.
And can you sing?
Sure, in the shower.
Can you whistle?
Sometimes.
Where were you born?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Siblings?
I have 1 brother left.
On question number 28, can you cook?
Sometimes when needed.
When I don't. Can you swim?
No.
We use plenty of life jackets. Prefer a shower or bath?
Shower.
Are you religious?
I'm a believer.
Prefer a big city or nature?
Nature.
Are you a good friend?
I try to be.
Have you broken any bones?
Oh, couple. Left little toe when I was in my adulthood being chased by a cat and I run into a door facing. And my little toe on the left foot. No, right foot.
How many TVs do you own?
2.
Worst pain ever?
Kidney stones.
Do you like to dance?
No.
And do you like camping?
Very much, yes.
Are you weird?
Sometimes.
On the number 40 on the challenge, it asked to tag 6 others to take the challenge. And me and Judith discussed this, and the 6 we have come up with is Trapper J. And I thank you for all the help and advice. And we've been sharing back and forth on the live streams and videos. And he's one of our favorite channels to watch.
Yes.
Nate 408. Mo Trapper. We have passed on some information on our DPs. We'll get into that when we do the shed tour. The Wrights Trapping. He's in all the live streams and very friendly to talk to.
Yes, he is.
Dee's Beyond Blessed for her work and supporting the outdoor channels and doing shirts and stickers. She is a very good person. And Trey Muse Outdoors. He's always fun to watch.
Yes.
Well, that's going to conclude our 40 question challenge for Miss Judith. I'm going to pass on some things that I like, and I'd like to say thank you to Trapper Jay for the banner that we got from him, the muskrat board that Judith won, and some locks that was passed to us for doing drowning rigs on our beavers. I'd like to thank Dark 30 for picking Judith for this challenge, and JV Outdoors for tagging her as well. We've been wanting to do this for a while. Now, as far as our shed tour, we've spent the last couple of weeks putting this shed together for this upcoming season, and it's only, mind you, a 10 by 12 shed. But I've taken all the advice and things we've watched on other channels and incorporated it into our shed to build a fur shed that would be what anybody would want. We're going to start at the north end on the west wall and start out with what our little shed tour is. We got our TS85s that she did the unboxing on, and I did the modifying on with 4-coil and the TS85s. There's our banner that we got from Trapper Jay, and we're proud of that.
Most definitely.
I got about a dozen 330s I use in bank dens, crossovers, and lodge sets. Got our 220s we're going to use in our otter boxes and coon buckets. Got 2 dozen DPs. The ones on the left are push-pull Z-traps. The ones on the right are PCS feather lights. They're cast aluminum and stainless hardware. There is a dozen number 1 long springs used for muskrats. I got an old number 11 thrown in there we got give to us. Down at the bottom, we got Duke 1.5s I use for raccoons, possums, nutria, mink, fox. These are some Fleming 1.5s. When you get them, they come galvanized. Do not make the mistake of waxing them. They'll be like greased lightning and they won't even hardly set. Down here, we got round jaw Duke number 2s, and I've put springs on them because we've been using them for bobcat sets. You need to absorb that first jump if you're going to hold them. Here we got our Duke number 2 4-coil square jaw traps, using for coyotes and fox, just general all around good sets. Moving on, we got our colony traps stacked up against the wall. Up to MB Wildman channel, put on there a muskrat fleshing beam, and he give how-to on how to build it. And he also had on there the beaver transfer template to put on your plywood boards. There's going to be our tool cart holding all of our knives, tools, fleshing aprons, things of that nature. This is my fleshing beam setup. It is my design. It can either do floor mount, wall mount, or table mount. Moving up to the fur rack, I've taken Unistrut and mounted it to the ceiling, and taken the pipe clamps and bolted it to each one of my boards. It's suspended pretty well from the ceiling. I got that from, I'll list where we got the ideas in a minute. There is a box full of assorted belly strips and weasel boards, squirrel boards, things of that nature. There's a stack of our beaver boards transferred from that pattern over to the plywood. On the south wall, we have our 220 cubby boxes and our kitty litter 220 bucket sets. And we got our infamous tool rack that just, it catches, it catches everything we got. And on our west wall, south end of the building, I've got a half a dozen tall H stands. Everything's in its place, clean, and I wanted to get it all on film before the beginning of the season, and it looks like a train wreck. But where we got our ideas, just a second. On the pack basket you see standing on next to the wall, I got the idea from a Backwoods Institute channel. Our muskrat floats, try not to move too much, is I got the idea from a channel called Kayak Trapper. He done a really good job explaining how he did his floats. Our 220 boxes, that's our camo 220 boxes right there. I got that idea from Adam Craig Outdoors. From the muskrat flesh and beam, the beaver transfer pattern, and the 220 bucket sets I got from the MB Wildman's channel. And don't make too much movement, but the banner we got from Trapper J, and I thank you for that. It was one of them things he sent Judith.
Yes.
We're most proud of that. And I would like to say I've taken inspiration and the will to get up and keep going and trying, even though I've had a spine injury and 2 knee replacements, from a channel called Half Pace Outdoors. Even though he's got a spine injury, having trouble getting around, it has not stopped him from doing what he wants to do. And my wife Judith has gotten me back into trying to do things in the outdoors instead of just being on the couch.
Yeah. Me
and you are going to blow up this winter and just film as much of this as we can. What days I go by myself or what days Judith goes with me, I'm going to do as much as we can, film as much as we can, and try to bring what we do to everybody.
It's enjoyable to show everybody what we can do.
And I like to do a lot of shout outs. I like to do Trapper J, Mo Trapper, Boxy for sure. It's definitely Mo Homesteading. She's everybody's sniper. The list would just be too long to mention everybody. So we're going to put this out and say thank you to all that have subbed us and all that we sub to. We get ideas from y'all and we try to pass ideas back.
We appreciate you guys.
See you on the video.
Thank you.
Bye.